My name is Richard Frost and I'm head brewer at Neame, Britain's oldest brewer. I'm here today to tell you about Spooks, which is one of our seasonal ales. Now, Spooks is brewed to celebrate really Halloween, so we generally brew this in October and November, and it's brewed really to reflect the change in seasons that we see at this time of year. So the beer itself, let's have a look at the colour. It's a beautiful sort of russety brown, a really deep colour with a hint of red there as well. And that comes from the use of three different types of malt, and they add a depth of colour really to the beer. There's crystal malt, which gives a hint of red, and also brown malt, which gives that lovely, rich, dark sort of amber brown colour to the beer. Now those two malts are used in the brewing process. We also use a couple of hops in here. Now the hops are locally grown Kentish hops. First of all, there's Target. Target is a hop that gives, we tend to use at the start of the copper boil to give some bitterness into the beer. And then there's also Challenger. It's White Challenger is the variety that we use, and it's called White Challenger because it was developed down at Wye, which is a few miles down the road from the brewery, at the Hop Breeding Institute down there. It's quite a famous local hop. So those two Kentish hops really combine to add to the flavour of the beer. Now let's have a sniff. Aroma-wise, we've got a lovely sort of toffiness that comes through from the crystal malt, mixed in with some burnt roasted notes, almost sort of mocha coffee-ish. That comes from the brown malt. So quite complex in terms of the aroma. Also some biscuity sweetness as well from the pale ale malt. Overlying that, there's a hint of spicy hoppiness coming through from the Challenger hops. Flavour-wise, this is a really full-bodied complex beer. It's 4.5% ABV, so it's a reasonable amount of alcohol there, which gives a smoothness, and then the malts come through very quickly in the flavour. Lovely sort of burnt, roasted, rich sweetness coming through, and balanced with a little bit of toffee there as well. And then finally on the finish, hop notes begin to come through, so bitterness from Target hops and also some fruity spicy notes. It's a really warming, complex beer. It's the kind of beer I think this time of year, as the evenings are drawing in and temperatures are dropping, it's quite nice to sit by a fire in one of our pubs, a lovely roaring fire, and sip one of these nice, really rich, warming, satisfying beers. I've got to say, this time of year, this is one of my favourites. Cheers.